Chris Braun from Brauns Motorsports. Today we're going to break down the different sizes and types of Winfields. And we're going to tell you what to watch out for when you buy one. Ed Winfield's first carburetors were the M and N series. They were a barrel valve design. The S and SR series are the second generation design with throttle blade butterflies. The S series has 3 screws for adjustment: idle, intermediate, and high speed. The SR series has an additional screw for an accelerator pump. Accelerator pump, idle, intermediate, and high speed. You can tell the difference between the carburetors. An S has a plate down at the bottom part of the bowl. An S without an accelerator pump just has a bowl with no plate. These adjustments are important for tuning, controlling fuel rate, and improving drivability. Winfields come in 7 different sizes, starting with 1¼ inch all the way up to 2 inch. The bore sizes correspond to the model letter A through D. The size you use depends on the performance needs and application of the car. A and AA carburetors are typically used as replacement carburetors on stock cars where they would have an up or a downdraft configuration and give you a 5 to 10 mile/hour increase in top speed. B and BB carburetors are generally run in the downdraft position and are typically associated with improvements in camshaft and exhaust systems. C, CC, and D are the big ones. They were used in Indy Grand Prix and land speed record racing, and in some applications, high-performance street use. Generally speaking, these cars would have multiple Winfield carburetor combinations. Now we're going to talk a little bit about updraft, downdraft, and sidedraft and the differences. This is an updraft carburetor. The throttle body is in the reverse position. The fuel is flowing upward. The flow pole is in the upright position. That never changes. Typically, these updrafts are replacement carburetors for retrofit on stock vehicles. This is a downdraft carburetor. The throttle body is in the upright position. Fuel is flowing downward. Flow pole is always in the upright position. Downdrafts work more efficient than updrafts. The bigger you get in the carburetors in the Winfields, the more fuel they flow. They flow better downhill than they do uphill if you were to reverse it. Another bad side effect of a big updraft carburetor is they tend to bleed fuel off when the car is shut off. So you always want to convert to a downdraft position if you can. It flows better, makes more horsepower. Side drafts. This is a typical side draft. You can run a downdraft in a side draft position. You can run an updraft in a side draft position, but you cannot turn a downdraft into an updraft, and you cannot turn an updraft into a downdraft. These are the adapters that it takes to do a side draft conversion, either updraft or downdraft. There are different sizes, and whether you're going from up or down, the adapters are different, so you have to be very careful. Typically, side draft carburetors are found in exotic engines. Offenhauser would be a good example. Where the intake manifold comes out horizontally, it requires a side draft, usually multiple carburation, 2, 3, and 4 carburetors. If you're looking to buy a Winfield, make sure you look for the correct size for your application. Give us a call and we can help you choose the side. When you pick a Winfield, make sure that it is a SR or an S only. You cannot mix an S with an SR carburetor. Additionally, you cannot put a SB throttle body with a C bowl. The fuel metering rods and compensators are different. They will not run correctly. You would be surprised how many calls we get. They want rebuild kits or their Winfields do not run right, because the racers in the old days mixed this stuff up willy-nilly. It would all bolt together and they would never run right. So you may not have the right combination with you. That's where we can help. We can help you walk through what you've got, what you need to repair it, and we can help you get a carburetor put together that will flow good and run good. Again, here at Brauns, we have restored Winfields for sale, or we can rebuild and restore yours. Give us a call.